Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my sister asked me to make her a cat so she can give it to her friend for her birthday. So I need to do that today. But before I do anything, I need to clean up the giant mess that I made just from crocheting these two snails. I made a huge mess all over the floor. So I was going to work on that cat that I said I was going to work on, but I'm going to have to wait until my sister comes home because she's not home right now. I'm going to need her help deciding which color to go with because I'm crocheting her friend's cat and it's kind of like a grayish brown, and all of the pictures that she gave me are in different lighting, so I really can't tell what color the cat actually is. So I'm actually leaning toward 3 different colors, and I'm just going to need her help to decide which one. So while I'm waiting for her to come back, I'm going to actually crochet another snail. I'm going to make the orange one next. So far I have an apple and a blueberry, and now I'm going to make the orange. So I'll update you guys when I have a little bit of progress on that. So I just finished crocheting the snail, so now all I need to do is sew the shell onto the body, and these are knitting needles sticking out of the snail. I'm just using them to hold the shell onto the body so I can sew them together. Anyway, I'm gonna do that and then I'll update you guys once I'm finished with that. So it's Tuesday now, and I definitely did not show you the last snail that I filmed when it was finished. I don't even remember which snail it was. I was working on one of the snails in the last clip that I filmed yesterday, and I was like, oh, and I'll show it to you when it's done. And then I didn't film again for the whole rest of the day, and I finished all of the snails. So I'm gonna go through one by one and show you all of them. This one is the apple snail. My camera just died. I just showed you the apple. Here's the blueberry. And the orange. The eggplant. The lemon. The lime, which I think is my least favorite. I sewed on the shell weird. Like, look at it next to the lemon. There's the lemon. I definitely sewed the shell on weird. I don't know. I don't really like this one that much. And then the pear. And the strawberry. If I had to pick a favorite, I think I would pick the pear. I think it's super cute. Or I would pick the blueberry. And like I said, my least favorite is the lime because I did something weird with the shell. But those are all of the snails. And now I've picked out the yarn for the cat that my sister's gonna get. I asked her when she got home from work yesterday which color she thought I should go with, and I'll show you the color in a minute. I'm just gonna clean up the snails. So she picked this color. This is Bernat Blanket yarn, and I don't know the color name, but it's like a grayish brown color. So I'm gonna use this to make a cat. But before I start on that, I need to clean up around my desk because I can't even walk over here. There's so much yarn on the floor. how far I am with the cat. I'm almost finished. I just have like half of the body left to crochet, and I'm running out of yarn. So this is Premier Parfait Chunky, and I think it's the color Fog, I'm pretty sure. And this is my only skein of it. So this is how much I have left. I think I can finish, but I'm not 100% sure. I really, really hope that I can, because if I ordered more yarn, it would take a really long time to get here, and I need this done like this week. So I'm just gonna continue making this, and I'll let you know if I run out or not. So I did end up being able to finish the body. This is how much yarn I had left. But now I'm going to sew the head onto the body, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. It's Friday morning. I don't think I showed you the cat when I finished it. This is what it looks like. And I ended up making another cat. I made this one with the Bloom chenille yarn from Premier. And this time I had some left over because I decided to make a tuxedo cat instead of making the whole thing in the Bloom yarn. Keep on thinking I'm not going to make any more cats because I already have a bunch of cats. But then I always end up making more, so right now I'm not going to make any more, but I might later. And then last night I was working on these little flowers. I think they turned out really cute. That's a free pattern on Instagram. I'll put the name on the screen because I don't remember who the pattern is by. Yesterday I got some yarn in the mail and I want to show you what I got. So I ordered some Parfait Chunky, and Parfait Chunky in the color Acorn has been out of stock for months and I haven't been able to get it yet. So they sent me an email and said it was back in stock like 2 weeks ago or something. And so I ordered some, and I got 3 skeins. So this is the color Acorn. I think it's a really pretty brown. So I'm gonna go put these on my yarn shelf and I'll show you what that looks like. So now I think I'm gonna make some whales. Today is Tuesday, September 9th, and I ended up taking 2 weeks off of filming because I was really busy and I had a lot of stuff going on. I did end up crocheting a lot though, so I'm gonna show you what I made in the past 2 weeks. So I made a bunch of whales. I still have a lot more to make, but this is what I made so far. And this is everything that I made in August. So I need to get this off of my desk so that I can put all the September stuff on my desk. I like the background to be everything that I've made in whatever month that we're in. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of this off, and then I'll show you guys what I made this month. So this is everything I made this month so far. I think this background is going to have a lot more fall stuff in it. So let me show you everything. So I made this cat with skinny chenille yarn, and I made this cat with Sweet Snuggles Light. And then I made this blue pig with Parfait Chunky. Both of these patterns are by Avalon Crochets. And then I made this little jam jar. And these little fall animals. All of those patterns are by Wonder Crochet. And then I made these 2 dragons. This pattern is by Loops and Knots Crochet. So that's everything I've made so far in September. I think I'm going to make some more whales because I still have a lot more to make. And I'll update you guys when I have some whales done. So it's been a little while since I filmed anything. It's been like 2 weeks because I got sick, and then I was starting to feel better, and then I got sick again, so I haven't filmed anything in a little while, but I have crocheted, so I want to show you what I've been working on. I don't remember what the last thing I showed you was. I think it might have been these whales. And then I applied to test Avalon Crochet's dog pattern, and I got picked to test that. So I think before I made this cat, and then I made this husky with a blue bandana, and then I made this dog with a purple bandana, and then I made a cute little pug, and I haven't made a bandana for him yet. I really enjoyed testing that pattern, and I'm really glad that I got picked to test. Then I made these. This is Wonder Crochet's newest pattern, and let me put my camera down so I can show it to you. Okay, so it's a little pumpkin spice latte, and then you pull a little ghost out of it. I think it's really cute. I think I did something wrong though, because mine doesn't really fit in there very well. I have to smush them down. And then I made this one that's a little snowman, and it's super cute. There's still 2 more that I have to make, and I'm still waiting for a couple of colors of yarn to come in the mail so I can make them. I'm excited about that. And then I made this hippo. This is Avalon Crochet's pattern. I got this pattern for free because I tested her dog pattern. She let everybody pick a free pattern, which I think is super nice. I really like this hippo. It's so cute. And almost all of the testers picked the hippo pattern, which I think is funny. And then I made this blue hippo. And right now I'm working on this dragon. The pattern is by Loops and Knots Crochet. That's what I've been working on. And then I got some yarn in the mail like 2 weeks ago. I'm going to show you that. I kind of moved some things around on my yarn shelf, so now I have 3 shelves. I got almost all of the new colors of Parfait Chunky, and I'm still waiting on like 1 or 2 of the colors. I think it's 2 of the colors to come in the mail. But I think my yarn looks really pretty now. And I just got some more yarn because I ended up having to make 3 different orders. A lot of stuff was out of stock, and then more stuff was going out of stock, so I just placed an order. And then the color Goblin came back in stock, and I've been waiting for that color to come back for like months. So I ordered it like right away along with a few other colors. And like a day after I ordered that, the 2 other colors that I wanted came back in stock, so I ended up having to make 3 different orders. So that's kind of frustrating, but I'm going to show you the new yarn that I just got in the mail today. I haven't put it on the shelf yet, so I'll put it on the shelf in a few minutes. So this is all the yarn I got. And I'm going to go put it on the shelf, and I'll show you what it looks like on the shelf. So this is what my shelf looks like with all of the new yarn on it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm not really sure how long I've been filming for. It's been like over the course of a few weeks, but I'm not sure how many days I actually filmed. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to see all of my new projects. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!